Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So this week we have had a ton of leftovers just because the fridge was full of food from the last week and a half or so. So there's not much on our weekly dinners for this video because of that, because we just had a ton of leftovers. I tried still filming what leftovers we're having, but it got pretty repetitive. So it's gonna be a pretty short and quick and easy week for you. So I just wanted to let you know, but I hope you enjoy this video and I hope this gives you some super easy, frugal, fast dinner ideas for you and your family. These are great for large crowds as always, because we have a large family that is basically a large crowd. So that's about all I have. So enjoy, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Are on our way to wrestling practice as always this time of year. We're stopped at a gas station getting gas, and I just wanted to quickly show you what dinner tonight was. It's a leftover night. For me, I made up a quick salad with just some lettuce, cucumbers, tuna, and ranch. And then Emmett is having some cheesy potato soup leftovers, and who knows what everybody else is having at home. So, leftover night. Yay! Dinner tonight is nachos. Like always, we do some sort of Mexican, Spanish style cuisine. Taco Tuesdays. We do enchiladas. Lots and lots of tacos, burritos, nachos. That's pretty much our go-to stuff. But burrito bowls, taco bowls, things like that. So nachos is tonight.
Tomorrow's leftovers.
So I'm having a salad with a couple of fried gooey eggs mixed in there. It's super yummy and delicious, and some goat cheese. And then Emmett is having, what'd you pick? It's leftover night.
Cheesy potatoes and a fruit strip.
Yeah, he's having another bowl of cheesy potato soup and a
Fruit strip.
show him fruit strip. Turn it over. A fruit strip by the Pure Bar. We love these so much. They're so good.
So good.
Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I have started tracking my points through Weight Watchers. I do also tend to do that in conjunction with Trim Healthy Mama, so I really try to separate my carb meals and my fat meals, but then I track points for all of them, and I keep track of points through the Weight Watchers app. So tonight I am having this healthy Asian dish here. It's basically just ground turkey, cabbage, some scrambled eggs, and then you can see I sprinkled some green onions on it. There's also sauteed onions in it, garlic, ginger, and then this is how I make the sauce, the flavoring for it. I use liquid aminos, and then this is all gone basically, but I wanted to show you. It's toasted sesame oil, just a little bit of that, and some rice vinegar, and a little bit, teeny tiny bit of extra salt, and then pepper. And then I'm going to top it with this wasabi sauce. And I haven't done the math for the points yet. I will try to do that and let you know in just a second. And then the kids are having the same flavors, but with spaghetti noodles. And they don't usually like a lot of the junk, although they like this dish, minus the green onions on top. They really like, we call it Korean beef, and we mix it with cabbage, and they eat it. We eat it all the time. Today I just made it with ground turkey to make it a little leaner than beef, but they're just going with some noodles, nothing really extra. If they want this, they can have it as seconds because they are eating all the noodles that I made right now. So that's what's for dinner tonight, and I will be right back. Let me go calculate the points for this for Weight Watchers, just in case any of you follow Weight Watchers, and I will let you know. I will be right back. So I just double checked all my ingredients for this, and I'm going to count this as a 2-point meal, just because 1 teaspoon of sesame oil is 2 points, and I think there's maybe 1 teaspoon, maybe 1 tablespoon in the entire pan, which is, this is how much I made. I made a ton of it. So there's maybe 1 tablespoon in that entire pan. So I highly doubt that I actually have a teaspoon in here, but I'm going to track it as 2 points. I thought this would be more points, but this is actually 0 points. So just so you guys know. Okay, so like I said, last week was kind of a really weird week for us with dinners. We had a ton of leftovers. I just made a whole bunch of like big stews and soups, big meals, and when I do that, I usually make extras of it with the intentions of having leftovers, but I think in the previous week I had made 2 or 3 of those items, so we had a ton of leftovers, guys. Our fridge was so full, and Clint and I just hadn't been eating leftovers very much for lunches the following days. We had been focusing more on salads and sandwiches and things like that, so we just had leftovers that we needed to get cleared out of the fridge and eaten. So we accomplished that now. So this coming week we're gonna have some new meal ideas for you. Just, it's gonna be back to normal for you. So is what it is. We don't like to waste food, and we don't like to spend money on food that when we don't need to. So we had to do it, and now it's done, and now we can get back to our regular programming schedule.